Will Smith and Megan Fox are praising psychedelics. Will Smith credited an ayahuasca trip in Peru to helping him find happiness, calling it the unparalleled greatest feeling I've ever had. Megan Fox said psychedelic tea helped her in a way that talk therapy or hypnotherapy couldn't. Since all things lead back to Tesla and my favorite person in the world, let's see what Elon Musk had to say about psychedelics.
I think generally people should be open to psychedelics. A lot of people making laws are kind of from a different era, so I think as a new generation gets into political power, I think we'll see greater receptivity to the benefits of psychedelics.
Sounds like we could be onto something here with this psychedelic-inspired medicine field. If only there was a way to invest in such a thing. Enter MindMed. This is a company I've done a few videos on in the past, and while at the end of the day, this is a very speculative play, and it's going to have a binary outcome. It's either going to work or it's not. I do think it's worthy of a look and a potential investment. It is a position in my portfolio. It's one of the smaller ones, but I've been buying this stock since it was around 33 cents a share. Now it sits at $2.28, and I would probably consider buying even more if it were to drop back below $2. If you enjoy the video today, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop me a comment below if you have any questions. Also, check out my other videos on Mind Medicine that I've made on the channel. So Mind Medicine is actually looking to treat or disrupt an umbrella of different things here. As you can see, the intersection of addiction, psychiatry, pain, neurology. MindMed addresses all four of these. As we can see here, annual opioid cost to the US is $500 billion. There's 92 million people using opioids globally, and we really don't have an effective treatment for this. This is something that Mind Medicines and their psychedelic-inspired medicines could potentially help treat. So they're looking to treat things like addiction, anxiety, adult ADHD, opioid addiction, alcohol addiction. There's a lot of ways in which psychedelic-inspired medicines can be applied, and even just healing, deep traumas that people have experienced throughout their life. So there has not been a new drug for mental illness in over 35 years. The drugs that are prescribed and on the market today that are being used to treat things like depression and anxiety were created over 30 years ago. There's been no innovation in this market, and we know that these medications really don't work that well. They really don't seem to help over the long term. So Mind Medicine has the potential to majorly disrupt and possibly even offer better treatments and solutions to all these problems. And with targeting these major psychiatric disorders, it's estimated that over 51 million US adults suffer from mental illness. Another thing that's great about Mind Medicine is they're fully focused and committed to this medical approach and not a recreational approach at all. Now they've got many trials currently ongoing, and all of these, as you can see, are either in phase 2A or phase 2B. So they have been progressing nicely, and all it's going to take is one of these trials getting all the way through, and this stock is really going to gain a lot of attention and a lot of investments, I believe. Now, Mind Medicine was recently listed on the NASDAQ, which I thought would be a bigger catalyst, but I think now moving forward, now that it is on the NASDAQ, when there is positive news, even if one of these trials is just moving to the next phase, I think Mind Medicine is going to garner a lot of attention and potentially cause this stock price to skyrocket. So with all that being said, as I said earlier, this is a binary opportunity. It either works or it doesn't. So you have to invest accordingly. This isn't a stock that I'd make a top 10 position in my portfolio, but it is a smaller position in my portfolio. I have about 2,000 shares that I've been buying since it was around 33 cents a share. So it's clear that psychedelics are starting to gain more and more attention. There's so much anecdotal evidence that they work, and microdosing is a huge thing in Silicon Valley. Clearly celebrities are using psychedelics as well. Now if we can legitimize it, proving it through these medical trials, the future for psychedelic-inspired medicine is a very bright one and could do a lot of good. So Mind Medicine, if you treat it as a speculative play, it's definitely worth taking a look at. If you enjoyed this video today, please don't forget to like, subscribe, drop me a comment below. This is Vinny from the Investment Club, and I'll see you next time.